Hey, Tony and Corey here, your Weekend Warriors. We are back on the McMinnville project. What is Shannon Quinn be calling that project?
Hoff's Homestead.
Hoff's Homestead. So excited to see the projects she's got completed since we were here last.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's got some things she needs some help with.
No question.
The kitchen, holy schmoly, check it out. Look at the tile, isn't it gorgeous? I got it from Habitat for Humanity. It's beautiful. Got the new sink, remnants of the countertop. Check out this faucet. It looks old, but it's actually new. Plus I got appliances. I'm so excited. You know what? There is a project I need help with.
All right, show us what's going on and what in the world is this?
Remember the old electrical knob and tubes?
Oh, that we saw upstairs in the attic, yeah.
You salvaged these.
I did, and so these are the knobs, and I literally want to make them knobs.
Wow. So you've got some screws here, so I imagine these fit in there.
Did you notice that pretty color of gold?
I did. How did you get that?
All I did was I sanded the top and I spray painted it. I wanted to add a little bling.
It must have been very tedious work. One at a time, you're spraying that gold all over you would be the new Goldfinger.
I think Tony did that one time in a video of ours.
More than once, yeah. Look at all these great finds you have here. Where did you get all this stuff?
You know, I collect this over the years. It all doesn't match, but yet it comes with the same textures. So that's how you want to put things together. It's like, oh, maybe I have 3 of these or just 2 of those. Have fun with it.
Let's get started on this cabinet door hardware project.
Right,
What do you need from us?
Well, we want 2 of these here, and then I've got some poles, some handles that I want to make for the drawers.
Well, I think we can handle that.
Well, we better get going.
I think this is going to be a pretty easy project. We just need a drill bit, a pencil, and a tape measure.
Yeah, and I think a couple pieces of wood.
What would we use the wood for?
I want to make a template so that we can have the same holes on all of the doors and all of the drawers.
Oh, that's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, I'll show you.
All right. I got all the stuff together you wanted, but I'm still not really understanding what the wood is for.
All right, the wood is going to be a template because Shannon wants these knobs in the center of this style, 6 inches up here, here, and on all the doors.
Right, okay.
So if you can measure it, you can take a tape measure, measure up, measure over, make your little mark, drill the hole, and do that however many doors and drawers you have.
Problematic, I suppose.
It is, because if you get off by a little bit,
your eye sees it.
what I'm going to do is take these just scrap pieces of wood that I've got laying around, and I'm going to screw together and sandwich this between this piece of 1/4 inch little scrap plywood, just like that. We're gonna put this up here. If I had it longer, I could go to the bottom, but I don't. We're gonna come up with center, drill a hole in this, so that way we can use this to mark all of our holes.
And to use that same hole, then you would have to do this.
Yeah, just flip it.
On the other door, is that the deal there?
Yeah, we would just flip it over this side, so it'd be the same. Boom, 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 whatever door.
So I'm going to just address something here. We did not pre-drill the wood for that screw, and that can be problematic sometimes. But what you did see there is Corey started the screw, and then he reversed the motor on the drill, and he was pushing down and compressing that wood down to open the space more for the screw to come in. That was actually really smart, because that's like right where it happens. I think it starts to split there.
Yeah. So basically we're gonna drill our hole here, we're gonna come up with that hole, and then it's gonna be the same for both sides. We need to measure 1 inch over from this edge here, just here. All you're doing is setting this up for consistency so that your hole is in the exact same spot on every single door.
I'm gonna use this screw just to put a little center point right in that paint. In my experience, helps to keep the drill bit from running.
All right, Tony, the next thing we need to do is install her handles. These things are antique for sure.
And these are for the drawers.
Yeah, these are for the drawers down here. We're going to use the same template that we had used up here, but we're gonna use it this way. Even though these are screwing in, we're gonna pre-drill because I don't wanna split this drawer front. This is hardwood, It's probably maple. So we're gonna use these little wood screws. I'm gonna find center on this drawer. So it's 4 7/8, 7/16 is dead center. I'm gonna measure the width of this. Thing is about this, it's the same distance from this side to this side as it is from this side to this side.
So you
when
can
we
use it
set
at either
up-
end of the drawer and it works perfect.
Correct, we're gonna go like that. So I've got my lines drawn on there, so I'm gonna use my actual handle and I'm gonna draw my circles. I'm gonna pre-drill holes through here, and then when we line it up on the actual drawer front, we're gonna transcribe those marks onto the door front.
Yes.
So it's always gonna be the same. So Shannon wants these approximately 4 inches from either side, right around in there. So what I'm gonna do is set my template on here like this, and then I'm gonna measure over to my line here, about 4 1/4, right there. So that'll put the edge of my handle set around 4 inches. From each side, I'm gonna be 2 7/8. If you didn't know this about Makita, when you're dealing with a ratcheting chuck, you get it as tight as you can, and then one back click, just like that. And now it's locked in. I'm gonna double check that my holes line up, and they do perfectly. Well, what do you think, Shannon?
How many did you guys get done?
2. We made it easy for you. We made a template. So we're gonna show you how to do this so you can do the rest.
So you made me a pattern.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you're gonna save me so much time and energy, and I won't be cattywampus anymore.
Yeah, it'll look the same.
It cost me nothing other than maybe a few pennies.
That is awesome.
Great job. We'll see you next time.
That's Redo with Q.
Well, Shannon, thanks so much for having us.
Oh, wait a minute. I got an issue with the door. Can you guys come back?
We want to know what you're building. Make sure you tell us down below.